Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of David's Parmcast. I am David, the RI Parm guy, and this is stop number 2 on the tour of Connecticut. Joining me, as always, is my good friend Robert here.
Hello.
That's so sweet how you say it. Say it one more time for the people.
Hello.
One more time.
Hello.
There we go. Now, this will be a part 2 of the Darien pizza chicken parm. What the hell, pizza? We don't need pizza on this crap.
I've already had like 5 pieces of pizza today.
It's true. He really has.
Most of the time, I'll take a chicken parm and just stick pizza in between the bread. Yeah. So my doctor hates that.
He doesn't like anything. So on the first episode from David's Parmcast Tour of Connecticut 2016, we went to Robert
Post Corner Pizza,
and we gave it an 8. Now we are going against its number 1 competitor, Heights Pizza. Now this is the one that I've actually eaten numerous chicken parms my whole life from there. Now, so Robert lives on the other side, so he was more close to.
What do you mean the other side? I literally live like 5 minutes away from you.
I don't know. You're closer. I think you're right in the middle between Heights and Post.
It could go either way, I guess. But Heights is closer.
Heights is closer. Yeah. Now we called it up and they said, what did they say? 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And we went there. Now Heights is a lot different. It's in a strip mall style. Mm-hmm. And it looks like there's only maybe 20 seats. This is more of a grab and go style.
Yeah, this is more of a delivery. Like, I didn't even know Post Corner delivered a pizza.
Yeah,
but like they clearly do. Like, you see their cars around, and it's definitely more of a pickup. Like, yep. I've hardly seen people eat there.
No, I've never eaten there in my entire life. It's
I did eat there once after a JV game where Joe Marzano, Janice's son of the Depot.
Shout out to the Depot.
Shout out to the Depot. Promised if we won that game, we were down by 8 runs. If we won that game, he would treat us to Heights.
Nice.
We ended up winning, and he ended up buying us a bunch of pizza, and we had to eat it there, of course. So, that was like the one time I actually ate it there.
And you ate it there good.
Oh, yeah.
So we went there after the 15-minute.
By the way, aided is a new word in the dictionary.
That's true. This one I like. They hit me with a price of $7.39.
Yep, that was definitely a big difference between the Post Corner of $9.25.
Definitely a big difference. That's the sweet spot area I like between $6.50 and $7.50.
I think for this area, that's a very fair price.
That's very reasonable for this area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Robert, are you ready to get dirty?
Yes.
Parm dirty.
Oh, I'm gonna get my hands all marinated.
Nice. Okay, let's see this. We got a brown bag, and I'm gonna drop it from the bag, and we got
aluminum foil. See, this is why you and I always think chicken parm is coming in aluminum foil because most of our life
we've eaten Heights and they come in aluminum foil. So this is the second aluminum foil.
Because every time I listen to like our other Parmcast, and we're like, oh, it's on aluminum foil. Then I heard your other podcast, and you're like, it's on aluminum foil. And like almost none of them are in aluminum foil.
The last time I had was aluminum foil. The last, not this previous one, but the Peters Coney Island was the first aluminum foil. But now we have number 2. Robert, what do you see so far? What do you like?
Well, it's aluminum foil. Open that bad boy.
I'm opening it up.
Open it like a Christmas present. Be careful, be careful, be careful.
It's still nice and hot. See, what I'm afraid of is a lot of the cheese is going to be wrapped around it. Yeah. That's my biggest fear because it's aluminum.
That fear stems from somewhere deep in his childhood.
I can't help it. Okay, let's see.
So far, it's clean.
See, it's like pulling off a Band-Aid because I'm at that point right now where if I pull it, there's going to be a lot of cheese. Robert, you want to see what happens? Okay, Robert's. See, it's. We're losing a lot of cheese.
This is why Dave doesn't. If you took a knife,
we don't use knives or silverware or plates. I never put my parm on a plate on David's Parmcast yet. I eat it right as God intended. I gotta take a picture of this first, Robert. You can't.
I've already manhandled. I'm obviously taking this piece.
He's mangling it. So,
but I got actually most of my cheese off the aluminum foil.
I'm gonna spread it open so I can see the insides of this bad boy while I take a picture.
Don't do that to mine.
I'm gonna have to so I can see the insides. Okay, I'll do it to mine and kind of just.
Fine. I can...
See, look. Oh, see, I'm already. I just try to feel it. it's smushy bread towards
stick
the
your
end.
finger under the cheese.
Well, I'm fingering smushy bread here, Robert. I don't like that.
Yeah, just do it already. They probably buy their bread from the same place. That looks like a similar bread.
Looks like a similar bread, but trust me, when you grab the edges, Robert, take your piece and looks like Robert got the bigger piece because I'm a gentleman. I give him the big piece.
This looks awesome.
It does look awesome, but do you feel any
better than the other one? There's a lot more sauce.
A lot more sauce.
I'll say that the bread isn't quite as crisp.
No, definitely
but
not.
I feel like that could be because of the addition of the sauce. I mean, you got to remember, sauce is going to make the bread softer.
From what you've seen from the side profile, does it look like?
But the ends are.
It's mushy. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but the ends are hard. They got well, not hard, but they got a crisp.
But this side right here, I don't know what you would call this. This side of it, other end is.
Well, that's where they probably put. They probably put the sauce there. So
now, from looking at it before you bite it, do you see more?
It feels heavier.
Chicken in the openings.
It feels a lot heavier. To me.
Okay. Now, as my guest, I want you to take the first bite. Oh, he looks like he's enjoying it.
Oh man, that's a good.
Oh, he can't even talk. It's so good. Look at that. He's got to get a drink of water. Okay, let me go here, and then we'll give you my synopsis. Oh yeah. I'm back. It feels like I'm just back home, eating these with Robert, watching the Knick game.
The only thing we're missing is a thing of mozzarella sticks.
It's true. To dip in after. Oh yeah, this is probably one of my favorite chicken parms in my hometown, and probably all of Fairfield County and all of Connecticut. I love the chicken. I love the chicken. I love the sauce. They make it the same. They make it the same no matter what time you go. It's
it's always consistent.
Yeah.
It's your computer again.
My computer's time is so messed up. It just said 4:00. Okay. I'd see. This is so good. I don't even want to waste it. Oh. Now is the chicken the same from the last parm that we had?
It's similar. It's very similar. I would say that
this one's thinner than the last one from what I've seen.
Also, too, on the last one, the breading came off a little bit in it, where this is more together, which maybe means it was like cooked a little longer.
This is so good. Just the way it's like. What the hell's my phone doing? Just the way that.
My thing is actually like the chicken post corner maybe a little bit better because this chicken I'm having a hard time when I take a bite. It all wants to leave the sandwich.
Oh, you're pulling it out.
It's a little tough.
Yeah.
Which means maybe it was like cooked a little too long, or maybe it's just
that's just a style they have the chicken.
Yeah, I mean it could. Yeah.
But I mean,
sauce. I love the sauce.
Yeah, number one sauce.
I don't know about that, but it's got a great sauce. They got a good amount of sauce, the perfect amount of sauce.
What about cheese? What's your cheese take?
I think the cheese is perfect. It's almost like this blend of cheese and is perfect.
It's perfect marriage of everything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch Robert eat and see the enjoyment on his face. It's such bliss. It's parm bliss, folks.
That's a good bite.
They're all good bites from so far.
And it's good because it doesn't sometimes when you eat a sandwich, it just falls apart. It all stays together, even though it is a little softer.
It's softer on the other edge, that probably where they smeared the sauce in.
It's softer in the middle, but it's harder at the part where you probably grab it.
Yeah.
Which I like. Because no one likes a sandwich that falls apart.
No one likes a soggy sandwich. Robert hates them soggy sandwiches.
You're just like divorces. Messy.
Is it sad that I can have another full one of these bad boys?
Yeah. Oh, and they're closed too.
I know. That's the problem. Well, does that take a point against them? Because the other place, they were open till 11. This place is only open till 10. So what happens if you're craving a chicken parm at 10:30 at night?
Well, I mean, it's Thursday, so they might be open a little later on the weekends. I mean, I think it's okay. I'm not going to take a point against that for being closed at 10. I mean, this is Darien, everything closed. And I actually thought that was like fake. Like it almost seemed like they were more closed than Heights. Although no, Heights seemed pretty closed.
Heights had the chairs on the table and they were mopping the floors. Post had people making boxes. So I don't know about you, but I'm flying through this sandwich.
Yeah, you are. You're almost done.
I only got one more bite left, but it's just bread, so it's not going to be a favorable last bite. It's just going to be crunchy bread.
What are your thoughts, Dave? You tell me what you.
Well, my thoughts. I've been eating this same chicken parm probably for years and years. I remember when I was young at Heights, I used to get the French fries.
So is this your favorite?
Today or in Connecticut? How do you want me to phrase it? Ever?
Ever.
It's probably number 1 or 2. I had a great chicken parm in Rhode Island at this place called Extreme Subs that went out of business. And ever since then, I haven't had a good one. This one's always been consistent. Never wavers. The price is great. The people are great. Plenty of parking. Nice little, go in, grab and go. So my final verdict, man, I got to go 9 just because history with the place. I've been going to this place for years. I love it. The chicken's great. Literally right now I could probably have another full one. And that's sad. You shouldn't have that many chicken parms in a short span, but I actually could do another complete full chicken parm from Heights. So I'm gonna give it a 9. So my score beats the previous one of Post. But my friend Robert here may have a totally different, because Robert said that he was liking that first one. There were certain things about the first one that he liked. Just a pinch more, but he's going to elaborate a little better.
Yeah, sure. So I liked the sauce, the cheese, and the chicken were all phenomenal. And at this point, when you're criticizing, it's literally you're just nitpicking.
Yeah, because they're both like so great.
I would say my criticisms of this sandwich would be 2 things, and they're very minor and almost insignificant in reality. Maybe I felt like, and I've had this chicken parm before, so I feel like it could have just been like the cut of chicken I had.
Yeah.
But the ones I had, I thought were a little tough. They weren't as tender.
Okay.
Because when I was taking a bite, they weren't just pulling apart. It was coming with me.
Okay.
So minor criticism.
Yeah, I mean,
and that wasn't the whole sandwich. It was like midway through. And then I would say the bread a little bit was a little chewy. When I was taking a bite, I was literally pulling it, apart. Where the other one was, they definitely, you could tell the other one they put in like a toaster oven or something. Yeah. Where in this one, I feel like maybe they like microwave or they didn't do it as long.
Yeah, because I think they both go in the pizza oven.
Yeah,
but I agree. I don't think when we first opened that one from Post, you could see that it was cooked
all the way around the edge of the bread, had like a nice little char.
Yeah,
where this they only had the char at the end.
At the end, so maybe because I think the reason why is because they were rushing just to get it out so they can clean. I feel like that may be a possibility.
Potentially, yes. I would say that could be a potentially yes situation.
Okay, so what's your final number you're going to give Heights
Pizza?
Here's
the thing: is the price is a lot better than it's $7 and whatever cents.
39 cents. Under $7.50 in Darien, which a gallon of milk cost you $4.50.
So with that said, I probably would recommend you go here over Post Corner just based on the price, because they're so close that you might as well just save the extra $2 and go to the other place.
Robert's a thrifty spender when it comes to Parms.
I'll probably go with, I kind of want to go 8.5.
A first 8.5 we have. A first half point.
Yeah. I almost said 8.25. Would have blown your mind.
My mind would have been blown. But our wallets would have been saved because Robert chose the cheapest chicken parm today.
I can't really give it a 9 because of the bread and the chicken.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to just pull back a little. But granted, say it was another day, easily could be a 9.
Yeah, if we went early, if we went at lunchtime.
We rate these sandwiches
as we eat them.
Not on previous experiences.
Nope.
You know why? Owners change hands. People move on.
Yep.
Locations
different
change.
Chefs. This could be. You can make one by Joe. Tomorrow it could be made by Sal. You never know.
The guy who was at Post Corner literally looked like he didn't want to be there.
And that could be the guy that made it. The guy tomorrow could be happy he's working and make you the most delicious chicken parm you've ever had.
But the thing about both places is that they have quality ingredients.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. One is more expensive, and that's my thought.
So, Robert, what was your final? $8.50 or $8.25? You gave it for a point system.
$8.50.
He's going $8.50, folks.
$8.50.
$8.50. 50 cent, $8 chicken pop.
Give it 8.5.
8.5. So, Robert, any final thoughts here?
Will be interesting to see what happens in the next coming days because we're going to be eating more delis and
I have to
sandwich shops, which will be kind of an exciting thing.
It's true. We're going to different places, and I have to say this is probably the most healthiest tour I think we've done food wise.
Healthy? You're eating chicken parms.
Chicken parms are healthy.
I mean, they got chicken. Chicken's good, right?
And cheese is good, and sauce is good, and bread is good. That's like
cheese is not good for you. It clogs the arteries.
But it clogs so good. So, Robert, I just want to thank you again.
You're eating a vegetable, tomatoes.
Oh yeah, Robert, do me a favor and promote your Twitter again so you can get some followers.
Yeah, so you can tweet me at how rude at Robasaurus Rex. I feel like there should be more to that. Is it just at Robasaurus Rex?
Well, go on my Twitter, David's Parmcast, and I always link up with Rob. So that's how you can get a hold of him. He posts a lot of Walking Dead stuff and funny stuff. So please follow him. Follow me on Twitter and Spreaker, David's Parmcast. Robert, I just want to say it's been a pleasure, and only good things in the future I see from this tour of Connecticut that we're going to do.
Yes.
So, Robert, on that note, I just have one thing I got to say to you. Parm on, Rob.
Parm on, Dave. Oh.